is a severe weather alert. You are watching 13 on your side.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Juliette Bregas.
And I'm Elena Holland. A record-breaking day today here in West Michigan, the warmest day in February we've ever seen. Hopefully, you were able to enjoy some of that sunshine.
Because big changes are on the way, including the possibility of severe weather, and our high temperatures are going to plummet. But we want to get right to Chief Meteorologist George Lessons to talk about this unusual month of weather we're having.
Yeah, from summer to winter in the span of about 24 hours, even less than that. Never before here in February has it been this warm. Temperatures outside right now down a little bit from the afternoon highs. We're in the mid and upper 60s, even low 70s. Warm spot right now down in Allegan at 73 degrees. We're a lot warmer than yesterday, about 3 to 5 degrees warmer along the lakeshore to as much as 15 degrees warmer inland. All of these temperatures highs today are record high February temperatures, all set back in 1999. Muskegon, you've tied yours, but low in mid 70s. Never before has that happened. This is also going to help create some strong thunderstorms later on tonight. A tornado watch has been issued for portions of the Chicago area back to the south and west. I anticipate there'll be more severe weather watches here in lower Michigan. Nothing at present, but the storms have yet to develop, and once they do, you'll have only a few minutes to get prepared. So we have a slight risk for severe weather later on this evening. The timeline for this is around 8 o'clock this evening through 2 o'clock in the morning. We have a medium risk for damaging thunderstorm winds and large hail, not a zero, but a low risk for perhaps a tornado or two, and a low risk for some flooding. After that, the cold winds come in right around 4 o'clock in the morning, so we have winter weather to talk about with limited to minimum impacts from the winter weather here tomorrow. That'll start around 4 a.m. through 7 p.m. And the high impacts will be from the winds traveling, because we're going to get a flash freeze. Everything will just ice up. We have a high chance for power outages and a medium chance for low visibility. So 24 hours worth of weather in an entire season going from summer to winter. We'll focus on the severe weather possible this evening coming up a little bit later on.
George, it's been a pretty wild day of weather. First, lots of sun and high temperatures, and then later, well, why don't you tell us what's coming later?
Yeah, this is unusual, unprecedented for February. The temperatures are very warm, and that's going to help feed some strong to possibly severe weather later on tonight, so stay weather aware. Tomorrow, though, 13 weather ball is blue, much colder, windy, flash freeze kind of weather in view. It's also blinking bright. First, the thunderstorms in sight, and then some snow on the way.
The 13 on your side weather ball, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
Around the area, lots of sunshine is giving way to some high clouds. These are the tops of some showers and storms that are starting to develop off to our south and west. It'll get noisier here later on tonight. We have a tornado watch that was issued just a little while ago for northeastern Illinois, including the Chicagoland area and extreme northwestern Indiana. It's all part of a large, complex system. You can see some showers and storms already starting to develop in through here. That tornado watch is in effect until 11 o'clock our time, 10 o'clock Eastern or Central time. 3-inch diameter hail, 70+ mile-per-hour winds, so you can see the potential for those storms. And it's all along a cold front. That low pressure system is going to come up right along that cold front right over lower Michigan. That's going to help fuel the storms. Now back to the west, you can see there is snow, and as we put this into motion, this is right around 8 o'clock this evening. Starting to see those storms getting into Chicago, southern lower Michigan. They blossom dramatically by 11 o'clock, and most areas will see those storms roll through and be done by 2 o'clock in the morning. So this evening, before you go to bed, just make sure you have several ways you can get the weather alerts. Now, this is tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. We go from record high temperatures and severe weather to snow. You'll have snow falling as your morning commute goes on with a flash freeze. Temperatures will fall below freezing right around 7 a.m. and they will go down the rest of the day. We'll see some sunshine, and then on Thursday with just a few high clouds around, and then temperatures are going to rebound considerably. Rainfall, some spots could see a lot of rain in a short period of time, especially from Grand Rapids north and to the south and east of Grand Rapids as those two storm cells move on through. And up until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, not a lot going on for snow, but by the end of the day, we could see 1 to maybe as much as 2 to 3 inches worth of snow. The most will be up over the northwestern counties. High temperatures tomorrow will be in the morning. This is 34 right around 6 a.m. It'll drop to 24 by the end of the day, but recover to 40 on Thursday and in the low 50s by Friday. And we still have 60s in the forecast for later next week. Long range outlook says we'll continue with our warm temperatures during that 5-day period from March 4 through 8, and higher chances for more precipitation as well. So for tonight, we have that winter weather advisory that goes into effect late tonight. We'll talk about more on that. But thunderstorms, wind, rain, and then some snow. Temperatures at daybreak, upper 20s and low 30s. Upper 20s from US 10 down to Fremont. That's morning highs and the overnight lows. 36 for the overnight low in Greenville. Will drop to around 34 to 39 with showers and thunderstorms early, and then we will see that snow and wind move in. 13 on your side forecast. Temperatures warming up through the weekend to 64 by next Sunday and 69 on Monday. Next Tuesday and the following Wednesday night, we have more rain moving back in with perhaps a little bit cooler temperatures in the 40s. What a wild weather pattern.
Absolutely wild, and we'll be paying attention tonight. Thanks so much, George.
Never before here in West Michigan has the temperature been this warm in the month of February. Boy, we have a shock to the system coming late tonight. 13 weather ball is blue, much colder, windier weather in view, and it's also blinking bright. First, we have strong to severe thunderstorms possible tonight, and then much colder weather with snow tomorrow.
The 13 on your side weather ball, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
One of the more interesting dog walking forecasts. Harper, Russell, you're going to see all sorts of weather, including this evening and tomorrow morning. Isabella, you're going to have to get out early this evening as we go into thunderstorm mode starting around 8 p.m. in some areas to as late as 2 a.m. So I'm giving you the red paw for that time period. Nice evening despite the storms. And then tomorrow, a yellow paw at 6 a.m., 8 o'clock, a red paw because of the wind and the snow and a flash freeze. Nowhere near as much sunshine tomorrow as we saw during the day today to create green energy, but a lot of wind tomorrow. We have a wind advisory going into effect during the day tomorrow, 9.5 out of a 10-point scale. Around the region, we've had sunshine, but now high clouds are moving in. Thunderstorms developing in this tornado watch area, and they're going to rapidly race to the northeast out ahead of that low pressure system in cold front. Hour by hour, those storms will move up into southwest lower Michigan starting around 8 to 11 p.m. and then race out of the region by 2 a.m. Behind it, wind-whipped snow throughout the morning and your morning commute through noon hour before it finally clears on out. And then we have quiet weather for tomorrow night on into Thursday and a warm-up taking place after that. Rainfall, we'll see a lot of rain, especially any one of those storms come overhead. The boundary off to the north is where the most rain is expected, and also down toward the Michigan-Indiana border. Tomorrow, though, your morning commute is going to be really tough because our temperatures will be dropping from above freezing to below freezing very quickly, an inch or two and maybe even 3+ inches by the time it's over northwestern lower Michigan. Temperatures at daybreak 34 dropping to 24. We'll recover to 40 though on Thursday, and then here comes the warm up again, melting all the snow. 51 on Friday and into the 60s later next week. The warm weather will continue from March 6th through the 12th with a high chance that will be much warmer than that 40 to 43 and a slightly higher chance for more wet weather during that 7-day period. So tonight, winter weather advisory going into effect late tonight, but before that, strong to severe thunderstorms with rain and possibly even some hail, isolated tornado. These are highs for tomorrow and the morning lows, upper 20s to low 30s. North zone, these are the highs tomorrow and the morning lows, 29 around US 10, 36 for the morning low and falling in Greenville, and mid and upper 30s by daybreak with falling temperatures all day tomorrow. Possible severe weather this evening, snow to greet your day tomorrow morning. 13 on your side forecast. We've highlighted Wednesday with that limited winter weather impact because of the wind and the snow and the flash freeze. 40 though on Thursday, lots of sunshine all the way through next Monday. We'll climb out of the 30s into the mid and upper 60s Sunday and Monday next week. Next week, Monday, some rain again on Wednesday night as we fall back into the 40s to near 50. It has been a very crazy February.
And it's hard to imagine right now how warm it is, how cold it's going to be tomorrow at this time.
You will not believe it.
Thank you, George. A day for the record books, George. Who'd have thought it would be so warm?
The models did.
I know you've been telling us, but still,
I tell you,
February, still.
I wasn't going to go with the models today. It said low 70s, and by golly, it did make it. Unprecedented warmth going to fuel those storms later tonight, Juliet.
Yeah.
So be prepared and stay weather aware. Tomorrow, though, whole different story. 13 weather ball is blue, much colder and windier and snowy weather in view. It's also blinking bright. First thunderstorms tonight and then wind and snow tomorrow.
The 13 on Your Side weather ball, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
Highs today, unbelievably warm. We made 73 here in Grand Rapids, 74 Holland, 67 in Muskegon, downwind of Lake Michigan, 73 in Kalamazoo. Our average high, folks, is 37. We switched that around to 73. We came within just outside of our range for our on target. We'll try to get on target here again during the day tomorrow. It is now officially our warmest February up through the 27th. 2 more days to go by 9 degrees, our 8th driest so far. We've had almost 15% more sunshine than usual. High clouds have started to come on in after lots of sunshine earlier today. Storms starting to develop in northwestern Illinois. They're going to take a while to get here. This is 6 o'clock. This is 8 o'clock tonight. So nothing really going on up between now and then, but between 8 and 11, these are strong to possible severe thunderstorms coming through the area, and they're going to race through. They'll last about an hour in one spot, and then they'll be out of the area after about 2 o'clock. After that, we've got the wind and the snow moving in right around your morning commute, and it will snow most of the day. There'll be a lot of wind. Temperatures are going to flash freeze. So there's going to be a lot of slippery conditions going on. Clearing out here tomorrow night and Thursday, we go back into some sunshine, and eventually some of that milder weather will return. Rainfall, we will see areas to the north. They could see quite a bit of rain in a very short period of time. And again, maybe from Grand Rapids off to the south as well. So downpours with some hail and some high winds. Snowfall, all of this will come after about 6 o'clock in the morning, and when it's done in the late afternoon, early evening, about 1 to maybe 2.5+ inches of snow will have fallen. And yes, it will accumulate because temperatures will be below freezing most of the day tomorrow. We have a winter weather advisory as a result for the snow starting around 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. tomorrow. These are all the highlighted counties, generally from 131 westward toward the lake, and further inland there is a wind advisory that goes into effect at 7 a.m. through 7 p.m. So wind and snow all across West Michigan here tomorrow. So a flash freeze. These are 5 o'clock temperatures. That'll be our target tomorrow. 19 to 20 north, low to mid 20s further south. 5 o'clock temperatures north, around 21 along US 10, 22 Fremont, 25 in Greenville. Here in the greater Grand Rapids area will drop to around 24 by 5 o'clock and mid 20s elsewhere. 13 on Your Side forecast. So with that flash freeze, we have highlighted Wednesday with that limited impact for wintry weather. Sun comes out Thursday, will climb to near 40. Lots of sunshine Friday through the weekend. 50s starting on the first day of March to 60s by Sunday. 69 next Monday, and then some rain following Tuesday and also Wednesday night as we cool off into the 50s and 40s. Never before have I seen a winter like this.
I know. And I keep hearing you say, be weather aware, and we will.
Yes, next several hours.
Thank you.